get into an exercise program and start to watch how your body changes. You know, how many people here have got pets? How many people got a dog? How many people don't walk their dog? I want to ask it that way. You want to get some exercise? Buy a dog and take your dog for it. Dogs have been shown to have reduced blood pressure and not only have a good companion. Don't sweat the small stuff. Folks, does that look like anybody? How many people sweat the small stuff? Come on, let's be honest. In traffic and everywhere. I'll tell you, my wife and I go every couple of years for marriage coaching. And we have a marriage coach that works with. We don't really need it, but as a business coach myself, I believe in coaching. So we go to a marriage coach and helps us, and she does a tune-up on us. And she says, Rob, you're starting to nitpick. I start to slide down that slippery slope of sweating the small stuff. You know, I start to get critical about things that are being done. I get critical to my son. I got things that bother me. I'm thinking, oh my God, there's so much other things to worry about. You know, why should I be worrying about this stuff? But I start to sweat the small stuff. And it's amazing how it chips away at my energy. Even when I'm driving, like coming here tonight, there's a couple traffic jams, and I thought, oh my God, and I just like, you know what? I'm going to deliver a seminar. And I'm sweating the small stuff. I started to feel myself stressing up, getting hot, and about the traffic, and there's nothing I could do about it. So, don't sweat the small stuff. Tell the truth. I went to a seminar once upon a time where, anybody ever been to context trainings? Anybody remember? Pursuit of Excellence? Where you walk in the room on the first day and there's a little tiny Tell the Truth sign. And every day for those 5 days the sign grew. So the last day it was gigantic about telling the truth. Telling the truth about you, what your challenges are, what you're going through. You know, somebody told me that if you told the truth, you would never ever have to remember what you said yesterday. Isn't that true? If you told the truth, you would never have to remember what you said yesterday. How many people here know somebody that fabricates stories all the time? All the time. And they spend a lot of energy trying to remember, what did they tell Rob last week? You know, they're trying to refabricate the story. Before you know it, it starts changing because they forgot what they said. You know, how do you feel about those people? They may be even your closest friends. How do you feel? You know, do you respect them? Are they getting your full respect? I see a couple heads shaking. No. Would you buy a car from this person? Better yet, would you buy a house from this person? But yet we all have friends and acquaintances like that fabricate stories. The truth, don't know what's the truth because they've got themselves in there. You know, so let your yes mean yes, your no mean no. You know, and a lot of people have a real tough time saying no. The truth, you know, the truth will set you free. That's such a good saying. You are what you eat and drink. Folks, this is some things that I went through a lot of different courses on this stuff, and what I've started to read and understanding is about one of the big things that we start to find is, are you eating watercress foods, sprouts, melons, grapes, those sort of things, things that your body easily absorbs the water in them. Dr. Ryan from Harvard says we confuse hunger with thirst. We're not drinking enough water, and we're reaching for food when actually our body is hungry. Choosing some mineral water with calcium is a great way to boost your energy as well. Drinking more water. You know, here's the other thing. How many people, this is going to be a good one, how many people don't eat breakfast? Come on, honestly, how many people don't eat breakfast? There's a few hands up there. Shame on you. Because if you know what, the people that don't eat breakfast by about 12 o'clock, aren't you just starving and you grab the first thing? And it's usually the lousiest choice. How many people here, and I'm not going to ask it because you won't respond anyway. You know, so we usually will respond to, we'll go and get fast food because we're so doggone hungry. We get so busy in our jobs. We're so hungry by 12 o'clock. Let me ask you, how many people here get angry when they're hungry? Ooh, lots of you. Whoa, yikes. How many people like to be around you when you're hungry? Not very many. So, you know, power bars, those sort of things, loading up your pockets with that kind of stuff.